Good evening, basketball fans, and welcome to Woodland High School Gymnasium, the infamous Dragon Dome. Mike Boyce, Jamie Bohan, high above courtside. We have a great ball game on tap this evening. The arch-rival ball game, the annual game before Christmas, as the Calais Blue Devils with a record of 1-5 coming into the Dragon Dome to take on the 1-2 Woodland Dragons, and this should be a real good ball game as both clubs match up very evenly. So we'll talk more about tonight's ball game right after this. Whoa. How's that? Okay, great. Welcome back to the Dragon Dome. Mike Boyce and Jamie Bohannon courtside as we get ready between Calais and Woodland in the schoolboy basketball action. And this should be, as always, a fun one, Jamie.
It is. I have a feeling it's evenly matched, like you said at the beginning. One of the things I see, though, that Calais might have a little bit is a little bit of height advantage. Woodland's going to have to get on the boards and box out. And we talk about that every game that we see these guys play.
It was their Achilles heel against Narragansett. Was the boxing out for Woodland.
Yeah. So they got to get more on the ball, work a little bit away from the ball, make sure that defense is there, and then box out. Box out's always the key, like I said. If you're going to give Calais a second or third shot, they are going to make it. They're going to take every advantage possible. They're either going to make it or you're going to draw fouls.
And as Woodland coming in here with a record of 1-2, their lone victory was over Narragansett, and their losses were to Machias and Skank, and those were close ball games for the Woodland Dragons. On the other side, for the Calais, with a 1-5 record, they defeated Shed, and then they've lost to powerhouses in the Class C and D, as they have lost to PVHS, which is Penobscot Valley, Menoncook, Sumner, Machias, and WA, with the 5 losses. For Calais, that's a tough schedule. You're playing the premier teams in Class C, and
I was looking tonight, actually this afternoon, Mike, at the listings, and Calais is only like 3 or 4 over the C, so they're the last group there. So they're only, I think it's three or four students. Like we saw a couple years ago when we went up to C. We were 3 over what we needed to be. They wouldn't move us down. So same case with Calais. So they do have to play that little tougher schedule. I'm sure you do want to play that tougher schedule and stay with teams within your division if you're possible. So that's a part of the reason there that they have probably the tougher schedule. But
yes.
I wouldn't say tougher schedule. I'm going to say, you're going to have to play a lot of I don't know. There's some teams in D this year that are probably could beat a lot of those C teams. So.
Yes. Yes, you got that right.
We got Skank coming up. Skank was a tough one up there.
Yes.
Right?
And then Machias is very tough in Class D.
Oh.
And then, in Class C, always a perennial powerhouses is Howland and Menoncook. They also play WA. WA is in C now. And then in the Ds, you got Bangor Christian. In the Ds, they're a very good ball club this year as teams. You just know every year that these coaches in these schools have quality basketball teams year in and year out, as in the case here in Woodland and Calais. So we'll take a short break and come back with the Sunrise Eye Care starting lineups right after this. Welcome back to the Dragon Dome. Mike Boyce and Jamie Bohannon here courtside. We have the arch rival ball game between the Calais Blue Devils, coached by Dean Preston. They currently have a record of 1-5. So they would have played 7 games before Christmas. That's a lot of games before Christmas on an 18-game schedule. But get the games in, especially in January with the weather turns.
January comes rolling around. You
right.
only have 3 or 4 games in there. You're going to be hard-pressed to get the games fitted in for
especially
February.
when they get a big northeaster. So I understand how the scheduling works. On the other side, for the Woodland boys, they're coached by Troy Alley. They are 1-2. And their victory was over Narragansett, as this should be a real good ball game. Our officials for tonight are Mr. Barbie, Mr. Cummings, and Mr. Reynolds. And now let's take a clear look at today's starting lineups, brought to you by Sunrise Eye Care. To see everything more clearly, give Sunrise a call in Calais or Machias to schedule your next appointment. Now here is your Sunrise Eye Care's starting lineups. For Coach Dean Preston, they will start Noah White, a junior, John Bassett, a junior, Liam Travis, a junior, Isaac Downing, a sophomore, and Parker Cole, a sophomore for the Calais Blue Devils. On the other side, Coach Troy Alley. They will start senior Jace Roussel, junior Braden Dana, junior Gavin Berry, and junior Evan Monk. And Calais will have a little bit of height. On the other side, I think Woodland.
You missed number 12.
Excuse me. And Grayson Williams. Excuse me, I apologize. Grayson Williams, the other starter for Woodland. Thank you, Jamie. As Woodland will have a little bit more experience. Some of these guys have played for a couple of years now as for the Dragons. So this should be a fun one tonight. The cheerleaders are here. And the buzzer sounds. The players go to respective benches to get the last-minute instructions from their coaches. Very good crowd. And this is one of those games you mark on your calendar, look forward to every year. Coach Holly for the cheerleaders. She has a big cheerleading group this year. Good for her. And hope everybody has a Merry Christmas and things. As we're going to be off for a few days, and we that are, I believe it's 3 and 4:30. That is a drive from Searsport to come all the way up here. So therefore, it's later in the day and on a Saturday. I perfectly understand that one. That's a drive.
Yeah, you don't want to leave at 7 a.m. to get down here.
No, that's exactly. I understand.
Noon time. It's about 2.5. It's about a 3-hour ride for the bus. Probably 3.5 for the bus.
And a cold bus.
Tonight is a special night. We are remembering Jack and Nova.
Yeah, the tonight's Remember Me game, where the money, the proceeds are going to the scholarships towards Remember Me scholarship, which is given to graduating senior from Woodland and Calais. So that's so you can hear this.
And love given freely and without condition. In the brief time they were here, they reminded us of what truly matters. Kindness, wonder, and the simple joy of being alive. Jack had a light that drew people in. A smile, a spark, and a presence that made the world feel warmer just by being in it. Nova, true to her name, shone brightly, a burst of energy and love that illuminates everyone lucky enough to have known her. Together their lives were short, but their meaning was not. They taught us that love does not measure itself in years, but in moments, in hugs shared, in laughter exchanged, in memories that stay etched in our hearts forever. Jack and Nova will always be a part of us, in the quiet moments, in the laughter of children, and in the stars we look up to when the world feels too heavy. They are gone from our sight, but never from our hearts. May we honor them by loving fiercely, holding one another close, and remembering that even the shortest lives can leave the deepest marks. May we always fight like Nova and live like Jack.
All right. Very good. We did that intentionally because I couldn't explain that any better than what Holly just did. Hopefully everybody heard that. That was a very touching moment. Outstanding.
And now for your starting lineup.
Starting lineups. Brought to you by the Sunrise Eye Care in Calais. All right, number 3, Noah White. Calais in their blue uniforms, white and light blue trim. And number 10 will be John Bassett, a junior. 21, Liam Travis, good height.
Number 2, Parker Cole.
Number 2, Parker Cole.
And sophomore, number 1, Isaac Downing.
Isaac Downing, number 1, a sophomore. So you have White, Bassett, Travis, Downing, Cole for the Coach Dean Preston, Calais Blue Devils. Now on the other side for Coach Troy Alley. Number 15, Jace Roussel. Number 1, Braden Dana, a junior. Number 3, Gavin Barry, a junior.
Number 5, Evan Monk.
Number 5, Evan Monk, a junior.
Sophomore, number 12, Grayson Williams.
And number 12, a sophomore, Grayson Williams for the Woodland Dragons. And now we'll stand for playing of our national anthem.
The national anthem.
All right, very good. Get ready for this one. Good crowd. We have one up, well, almost up to the rafters, Jamie. They're on both sides here.
Kind of figured with a lot of people home for Christmas break.
That's right. That's why they schedule it. It makes sense. Scheduling, get a big crowd.
They've been doing this time since I was in high school.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Every year.
Yeah, every year. It makes sense. Back when I played high school ball, I played for Eber Little. It was Lewis and Eber Little. We always played just before Christmas. It's an annual thing everywhere around the state. So it'll be Travis and Roussel. Tip up, and it goes to the hands of Calais and Bassett. Bassett, well front, Calais in the man-to-man. Bassett goes on the right-hand side with a dribble. Hands it over to Cole. Cole moves the handle, gets it back. Back inside. Going around. Pass around. Gets over to Downing. Downing with a dribble. Back in the corner. On the perimeter. Inside the White. White goes down baseline. Pass around. Quick passing. Bassett for 3. No good. Rebound by Monk. We'll bring it back the other way for the Dragons. He set up in a nice look. He was by himself. And they're going to get a pick, I believe, on the Dragons.
Foul is on number 15, Jace Roussel. That's going to be his first, team's first.
Didn't get set. He was moving a little bit too quick. He could stand there, basically take the pick. All right, so Bassett put the ball in play on the sideline. It's over to Downing. Hands back over to Bassett. In the front court, top of the key. Bassett starts, pops, 15-footer. That is no good. Rebound by the Dragons. Roussel. We'll bring it back up court. Monk looking up court. Thought about making a long shot, and he does this time. That one is no good. Rebound. Barry puts it up and in. And the Dragons draw first blood, and they're coming back at a full court man. Up court. Bassett racing up court. In the paint. Decides to bring it back out. Inside from Cole to Travis. Shot is no good. Rebound is controlled by Roussel. To Monk. Monk, hesitation dribble. And back, brings it back out. Pass over the top to Barry. Barry thinks about the 3, doesn't. In the paint, turns, fires, and he got travel. On the spin move. 2-0. Just started here from the Dragon Dome. Mike Boyce and Jamie Bohannon. Courtside. Bassett, long pass up into the front court to Downing. Downing racing up court, and he gets fouled, and they'll count it. Oh, nice quarterback pass for the long bomb right there. Downing will go to the line to try to make it a 3-point play. We are tied at 2.
Foul is on number 1, Braden Dana. His first, team second.
Isaac Downing, the sophomore, dips, shoots, and got it. Calais takes the 1-point lead at 3-2. Brain Dana for the Dragons will bring it up court. Calais in the full court. The man-to-man. They pick him up half court. Down to Dana. Hesitation. Turns. Fires inside to Barry and out of bounds. Lost the handle. He wasn't expecting that pass. Calais will bring the ball up court. And Frank Miliano will check in. Up to Bassett. Bassett all the way down with a floater in the paint is up and good. 5-2. Dana in the front court. The Dragons, they trail it by 3 early going. 6:10 to go, first quarter. Around and it's still working as Williams gets over to Dana with the dribble. Back going down to Williams. Far sideline. Almost just goes in the back. What nice save by Dana. Dana with the dribble, down baseline, step back. Double team, long see-what pass, gets over to Williams. Back over to Monk. Monk, long three-point try. That is no good. Rebound is controlled by no one, but we get a foul. And that'll be on Calais.
Foul's on number 1, Isaac Downing. That's going to be his first, team's first.
So Woodland will put the ball in the play underneath their own basket. 5-2, Calais with the lead. 5:43, first quarter. Williams gets over to Dana for the Dragons. Gets the pick. Dana. Hesitation dribble. A little tricky dribble there. Gets over to Williams. Back over to Barry. Barry. Skip a pass. Inside. Dana shot for 3. That is no good. Rebound is controlled by Calais. Downing will bring it back the other way. Is Miliano. Miliano with the dribble. Drop the key. Right hand side to Bassett. Hands it off to Cole. Cole. Foul line. Still with the dribble. He's out to the left hand elbow. Dribble around. Almost like a little Celtic weave. Turn. Fires up and around and out. Was a shot by Downing. Rebound by Chase Roussel for the Dragons. Will bring it back the other way is Monk. Monk. 16-foot shot is good. 5-4. 4:50 to play. First quarter. Cole for 3. Good. Nice shot. That was quickly. They got it up court. Quick baseball passes up. 8-4. Dana. They'll call a double dribble. And Coach Troy Alley will take a timeout. So we'll take a timeout with a score. Calais 8, Woodland 4. We'll be back in 30. Back at the Dragon Dome, the Hammond Lumber Company broadcast booth. Calais with the lead by 4 and the ball. It'll be White with the dribble. Took a dribble in the forecourt. Over to Downing. To Cole. Around the White to Bassett. Bassett tried to go the give and go, and it wasn't there. Stolen away by Chase Roussel. Behind the back. Shot up off the glass, and no good. And rebound is controlled by White, and we get a travel on Miliano. He went to throw it, no one was open, and he kept on going with his feet. Turnover. So Monk, go to Barry, around to Dana. Dana, side, Williams for 3, got it! 8-7. We had a feeling there was going to be raining some threes tonight. Miliano racing up court and dribble off his foot and out of bounds. He had a clear path, but right off his foot as he was dribbling. So Woodland looking at least tie it up or take the lead this time down the floor. Dana, top of the key. Going on the left-hand side. Gets over to Barry. To Monk. Monk for 3. That is no good. Rebound is fought for and comes away with it is White. White racing down court, and a nice block by Dana. Picked up by Roussel, and we'll bring it back the other way. It's all to Monk. Monk, step back. Shot. And they call it a travel. So it'll be a turnover there. And it will be Calais ball in the near sideline up by midcourt. 8-7, Calais with the lead and the ball. White looking for help. Gets over Miliano in the backcourt. And he'll bring it up court for Calais. Still has it. Hands it off to White. White to Cole. And we get a hand check foul on the Dragons.
Foul is going to be on number 3. Gavin Berry, his first, team's third.
Officials are calling it close tonight. So Frank Miliano for Calais will put the ball in the play in the near sideline. Looking, gets 0 to White. 0 to Bassett. Bassett for 3. No good. Rebound by Dana. He'll bring in the forecourt. 3 minutes to play, first quarter. Dana. Oh, drop the key. Tricky dribble to the legs. Gets the pick. Stops. Pops. Shot up. No good. Rebound is controlled by no one but out of bounds. Last touch by Bassett of Calais. And LeCoute will be checking in for Calais. Dana, way out front. It's 0-2 Monk. Far sideline. At the elbow, goes down baseline. Starts, pops, up. We get a foul on Calais. With the block.
Foul is going to be on number 5. Frank Miliano is going to be his first, team second.
Inside pass in the side to Dana. Set play. Puts it in for 2. Boy, that's nice when you get a set play in the baseline. You get a layup. 9-8. 2:30 to play. First quarter. Little dribble. Downing. Go to White. Back over to Bassett. Far sideline. Bassett looking at the 3. Goes on the free throw. Back around. Quick perimeter. Shot up by Downing for 3 is no good. In and out. Rebound by Monk. We'll race it back the other way on a 3-on-3 break. Monk, hesitation. Shot up and good. A nice little step back. 11-8. Stolen away by Monk. Shot up and that is no good. And he gets it back. He puts it up. That is no good. And a foul. Frustration foul. He had 2 or 3 chances right at it. Didn't fall for him. That was a nice steal.
Fouls on number 5, Evan Monk, his first, team's fourth.
So 1:57 to go. Opening quarter. Woodland with a lead by 3. 11-8. Calais with the ball. Downing hands over to Bassett and bringing the forecourt. Bassett, far sideline to White with the dribble. White in the paint, running right-hander is up, is no good. Rebound by Roussel. And he hands it over to Monk, will race it back the other way. End-to-end action. Monk, top the key for 3. That is no good. Goes in the hands of Williams. And he loses the handle and it's stolen away by White. That was good defense by Noah White there. And out of bounds. He dribbled right out of bounds. Ran out of real estate on the defense by Williams. Intensity on the defensive side on both ways. All right, bring it slowly up court. Dana for Woodland. To Williams. Back over to Dana. Top the key. He'll take a long three-point try. That is no good. Rebound is controlled by LeCoute. For Calais, and he'll bring it up court. It'll be Miliano to Bassett. Over to Cole. Impatient. Miliano gets a step up foul, and he made the basket. Nice play with a quick step by Miliano to go to the line, try to make it a three-point play.
Foul is on number 15, Jace Roussel. I believe that's going to be his second, team's fifth.
So they're in the bonus with 1:02 left to play, first quarter. Miliano shot up and no good. Roussel with a nice box out. So Woodland still has the lead by 1. Shot up and good by Dana. He was starting to fall to the floor and threw it up and it went in. A little aerobatic shot. What the heck? If they get the foul, try it. See what happens. Doesn't hurt, and he paid off.
Fouls on number 32, Zach LeCoute, his first, team's third.
13-10. Dana at the line, trying to make it a three-point play. Roussel checks out. Wilson will check in for him. Shot by Dana is good. Made the three-point play, make that 14-10. Bring up court. White with it, gets by. White, shot up, and we're going to get a player control foul. Yeah. You can almost see that one coming. Racing up court, and the players just stepped over. That had to hurt, though.
Foul on number 3, Noah White, his first, team's fourth.
Yeah, Dana is checking all of his parts there. That hurt one hurt. So 45 seconds to go, first quarter. Dana, top of the key with the dribble. Dana, far side, gets over to Williams. Back over to Dana. Fakes the shot, and what do we got? Blocking foul, hand check foul?
Hand check foul, I believe they're going to call it.
All right.
Actually, a push, but.
Okay, yeah.
Same thing. Number 1, Isaac Downing is going to pick up his second, team's fifth.
Okay. So they are in the bonus, so Dana at the line. Shot is no good. 37 seconds to go. First quarter action here for the Hammond Lumber Company broadcast booth of the Dragon Dome. 14 for the Dragons, 10 for Calais. Next one is good to make that 15-10. Woodland coming in a full court man. In the backcourt, bringing up is Miliano. Miliano with the dribble. Gets the pick, down, stops, gets his man in the air, fakes it, shot up and in. Nice head fake. Players going for the block, and then now Coach Troiali puts up one figure, one shot. 18 seconds to play in the quarter. Woodland with the ball and the lead by 3. Way out front, down to 10 seconds. Monk, way out, throw to Dana. Dana, down to 5. He still has it. Bounce pass inside. Shot up, and that is no good, as that shot was put up by Barry at the buzzer. As we could play one quarter play with a score of Woodland 15, Calais 12. We'll be back with second quarter action after this. Yeah, it was.
It was.
I'll agree. Boy, are they calling it close. Whoa.
Not a fan.
All right, welcome back to Hammond Lumber Company broadcast booth. Mike Boyce and Jamie Bohannon courtside at the Dragon Dome. Big ball game on tap here tonight. Calais and Woodland, always an exciting ball game. You can throw the records out. Shot up by Williams is no good. Rebound is controlled by Wilson. Shot up and good by Dana, and that's a 3. 18-12.
Who made that shot?
Dana. And a floater in the air by Miliano. 18-14. Dana way out front to Williams. Dana another 3. That is no good. Biggie try it twice in a row. Didn't fall that time. Rebounds by Miliano. We'll bring it up court. It's over. Shot up, and that is good by Downing for 3 in the corner. Quick shooting. We haven't needed a shot clock here.
I still wish that they would do that.
And out of bounds, knocked out of bounds. Good hustle and great sportsmanship by the ball clubs. They help each other up. The Priest will check in and Roussel will check in for Woodland. What's
I
that?
know that it would cost a little bit of money for some schools, but I still think a shot clock should be warranted in high school now at this point.
At this style of play, yes.
Yep.
So it'll be in front of the Calais bench. It'll be Woodland. It'll be Monk. Gets over to Dana. 7 minutes to play in the half. Dana to DePriest. Back over to Dana. Back over to DePriest. With a dribble. Looking for help. Hands it over. A little 3-man weave way out front. Down to DePriest in the corner. Back out to Dana. Dana for 3 and hit again. Working a little 3-man weave out front, and eventually you get a man open. Inside, Miliano racing up court. And a foul. And Miliano will go to the line.
Foul is on number 15, Jace Russell. That's going to be his third. Team's first, the second quarter.
Is that his number 3?
Yep.
Ooh. We still got 6:38 to go in the half. Shot is good by Miliano. 21-18. And coming in will be Dwelly for Roussel. Substituting a little bit of height on that exchange.
And also stepping in is Liam Travis, number 21 for Calais.
Thank you. Travis will check in. Miliano at the line. Second shot is no good. Rebound by Lecoute and fought for. Lecoute gets it back. Hesitation, shot up and in. There's the height after you lost the height for Woodland. 21-20. Monk to DePriest with a nice catch there. They're extending out the defense. It'll be Barry pass outside. Dana corner 3. Good. He's on fire. That's 3 of them. 24-20. Miliano and an offensive foul, and he falls hard to the floor, both of them. That had to hurt both players. And the Woodland player get up quickly on the offensive foul, and Miliano is still down. So we'll take a quick 30-second break. All right, we exchange there. Miliano will go to the bench there as on the offensive foul. Fell hard to the floor. And Braden Elsmore will check in for Calais. Woodland leads it by 4 with 6:05 to go in the half. 24-20, bringing up court by Dana. Dana with a dribble. Dana, pass over to DePriest. Side, Dwelly, back over to DePriest, to Monk. Took a dribble, step back, shot. No good. Rebound is controlled by, we got a foul. I didn't hear the whistle.
I didn't even hear it either. I thought it was one of the sneaker running across the floor.
Yeah, I did thought that was a sneaker.
Foul was on number 3, Gavin Berry. That's going to be his first, team's second.
So 24-20, the Dragons lead it. Calais has the ball. It'll be Downing to White. White. Pass over to Downing. And his shot up for 3 is no good. Rebound out of bounds and last touch by Dana. So Calais will put the ball into play. There'll be Elsmore underneath their own basket. Woodland leads it by 4, 24-20. Elsmore. It's over to Downing. Downing. Pass over the top to Travis. Around the perimeter to White. White, pass way out front. Being patient is Calais all the way down, and they did get an offensive foul. That was good defense by Dana.
No, I don't think it was. I think they're going to
Oh,
call it.
they're going to
as-
call him out. He dribbled out a ball out of
Dribbled out of
bounds. Okay. All right. From our angle, we could not see that. All right. So it'll be Barry. Over to Dana. Dana turns, fires for three. That is no good. Rebound. Last touch by Woodland. So 24-20. Dragons with the lead over the Blue Devils. 4:59 left to play in the half. Calais with the ball. Dribbling up court will be White with the dribble. White way out front. Still has it. Inside to LeCoute. LeCoute, stop, shot, block, foul. I guess Dana figured you're going to earn it.
Fouls on number 1, Braden Dana. That's going to be his second, team's third.
LeCoute will go to the line for the 2 shots. Zach LeCoute, the junior. Shot is good. 24-21. 4:57 to play in the half. Shot up and around and out. The rebound is controlled by Monk. He races up court. Still has it. Down, baseline, shot up, no good. Rebound, fought for. We got a jump ball. Holding possession goes to Calais. So on the out-end possession, next one will go to the Dragons. Bringing up court, White, no White. With the dribble, left-handed dribble. To Downing, back over the White, way out front. The Dragons looking to extend the defense, and Coach Dean Preston will take a timeout. So we'll take a timeout with 4:26 to go in the half. Woodland 24, Calais 21, and we'll be back in 30. Hammond Lumber Company broadcast booth, and old eagle-eyed Jamie Bohannon picked something up. What'd you pick up, Jamie?
Well, they've been really playing a boxing one, and they've been the man on Evan Monk. It's kind of cut him down to so he got 4 points tonight.
Yeah,
you know?
limit his touches.
I didn't really catch on all that much till watching it there just a few minutes ago. I sat there that last possession. So
Shot up and no good, and knocked out of bounds by Calais. Will be Woodland ball. And Dwelly will put the ball in the play. 4:06 in the half. Woodland with a 3-point lead and the ball. Bringing up court will be Dana. Oh, and bringing it out is Sewell, who just checked in. To Dana. Dana. Way out front. Nice fake. Gets over Sewell. Yeah, way out front. Being patient this time. Been a rarity for both clubs. Dwelly with a dribble. Inside the Barry. Looking for the backdoor cut. Wasn't there, but decides to bring it back out. Sewell. Stops. Pops up. Blocked by Travis. And picked up by Calais. Oh, nice block. Up court. White. Way down. Downing. Long 3. That is no good. And out of bounds. Dwelly got the ball, but his foot was out of bounds. Bassett will check in for LeCoute. For Calais. So White will put it in play underneath their own basket. And we'll wait for Calais. 3-point lead for the Dragons. White looks for the help. Inside, Bassett turns, fires up and no good. Barry with a rebound on a nice box out. Gets up to Dana. Dana starts, pop, shot up and good. That'll be a 2-pointer. Just inside the line. 26-21. That looked like NBA playing right there. Front court, White. Gets it from Ellsmore. Around the perimeter to Downing. Downing inside. Travis shot up. No good. point blank range, and the shot doesn't fall. Bring it up court. And the ball is tipped by White and scramble for it. Still scramble out of bounds. Last touch by Calais. A little scrum there as the ball traveled about 30 feet. Kept rolling as people.
There was actually no control of anybody.
That's right.
6 people touched it.
Correct.
Nobody actually had control of it.
So Woodland will put the ball in the play underneath their own basket. Dana to Barry. Skip a pass around the Dwelly. And out of bounds when a player zigged when he's supposed to zag. And Dwelly will check out. Monk checks in after a little breather, getting a drink. 2:44 left to play in the first half. 5-point lead for the Dragons. Calais has the ball. Up court. Skip a pass around from Cole. It's over to White. Go to Bassett. Downing. Cole, the quick passes. There's one in the man. Being very patient is Calais here. We're down to 2:25 and a half. Bassett with a dribble. And a kick save and a beauty by DePriest. And yes, he does play soccer. Down to 2:21 and a half.
Actually, aren't they playing 2-3 zone, Mike?
Boy, they're extending it out. If that's a 2-3, that is way out there. Way out there. That's 2-3. And the shot is up. Is no good. Rebounded by Dana. It's inside the Monk. Monk fires it up. Shot is no good. And rebound is controlled by Calais. On the running right-hander by Monk. Bringing up court. Bassett. Inside to Miliano. He tries to save it in bounds. Does, but it gets in the hands of Barry. And it's tipped out of bounds. It's dangerous when you have a zone. If it is a zone, they're playing that far out.
Yeah, they've extended. It looks like an extended 2-3 zone, actually.
Man, that is out there.
I mean, I can tell you Woodland's working if it's a 2-3
yes,
zone.
Exactly. That's out.
They're covering a lot of room.
DePriest around the perimeter, turns and he travels. As he squared up for the three, he did hit it, but he traveled. So it'll be Calais ball with 1:40 to play in the half. Up court is Miliano, and the ball is tipped, but that was good defense by DePriest. Gets over to Bassett from Cole. And inside Miliano at the foul line. Shot by Cole for three. No good and out of bounds. So it'll be Woodland's ball, and they have the lead by 5 with 1:21 to play in the half. 26-21. Dana slowly bringing up court. Look at dribbles to the far sideline to DePriest. To Barry. Barry, floater in the paint, up and in! 28-21. Up court, Bassett. All the way down, tries to go end to end, lays it up, no good, and rebound, we got over the back foul there. And it'll be Woodland's ball with 58 seconds.
Foul's going to be on number 5, Frank Miliano. That's going to be his third, team second.
And he will check out, and LeCoute will come back in for him. So Woodland will have the ball, bringing it up court here. And don't go away. It'll be the Smith Towing halftime show coming up. Dana. Down left-hand side, starts, pop, swish! Dana's on fire this half. 30-21, 40 seconds to go in the half. Way down, shot up by Cole. That is around and in. Nice move by Parker Cole. 30-23, and the 30 seconds. Monk in the forecourt, hands off to Dana. Down to 20 seconds. Spreading it out, and we get a pushing foul on Calais. They are not in the bonus.
Nope. Isaac Downing, I believe, number 1. He's going to pick up his third, team's third.
So that's 2 players with 3 fouls for the Blue Devils. You're going to get fouls when you play in-your-face defense like that. So I think Coach Dean Preston's expecting some of that. Dana, 12 seconds. Still has it way out front, down to 8 seconds. Dana, all the way down, pass gets over to Williams. Williams for three, in and out. Rebounds controlled, and jump ball. The buzzer sounds to end the first half of play. Calais, Woodland 30, Calais 23. And stay tuned for a Smith Towing halftime show, the breakdown update, bringing down all the first half highlights and stats. Brought to you by Smith Towing and Recovery. Call 214-6060. We're right back in a moment. And welcome back to the Dragon Dome. Mike Boyce and Jamie Bohan courtside. And this is our Smith Towing halftime show, the breakdown update. Breaking down all the first half highlights and stats. Brought to you by Smith Towing and Recovery. Call 214-6060. What do you have, Jamie?
Okay, we're going to first start with the Calais Blue Devils. We got Isaac Downing with 6 points, 1 for 1 for the foul line. He's got 2 rebounds in this ball game. Parker Cole with 5 points. Noah White with no points, but he's got 3 rebounds and a steal. Frank Miliano, high scorer this first half for the Devils. 7 points, 1 for 3 from the foul line. He's got 2 rebounds. John Bassett with 2 points. Liam Travis with a block and a rebound this first half. And Zach LeCoute with 3 points, 1 for 2 from the foul line for a total of 23 points. Let's see. I got foul situation, Isaac Downing with 3. Frank Miliano with 3, Noah White with 1, and Zach LeCoute with 1. And I have the Calais with 7 turnovers that first half. Now for your Woodland Dragons, we have Braden Dana with 19 points this first half.
That's quite a half.
Yeah, he had 3, 6, 9, 11, 13 points in the second quarter.
Wow.
He went back to back with those threes. So 19 points, 2 for 3 from the free throw line. He's got 2 rebounds this first half. Gavin Berry with 4 points. He's got 4 rebounds. Evan Monk with 4 points. He's got 4 rebounds and a steal. Matthew Wilson with an offensive rebound that first half. Grayson Williams with 3 points. He's got 2 rebounds. And Jace Rossell with 4 rebounds, 1 steal, and a block shot to finish off that first half of play for 30 points. I believe we got foul situation. Braden Dana 2, Gavin Berry 2, Evan Monk with 1, and Jace Rossell with 3. And I have Woodland with 9 turnovers that first half.
Well, good job both by both ball clubs. That was a quick first half, exciting, very good defense. Is what schoolboy basketball is all about. It's a very entertaining ball game as Woodland leads it by 7, 30-23. And this has been a Smith Towing halftime show, the Breakdown Update, breaking down all the first half highlights and stats. Brought to you by Smith Towing and Recovery. Call 214-6060, and we're right back after this. Welcome back to the Dragon Dome. Mike Boyce and Jamie Bohannon courtside as finish up our halftime festivities as the Woodland Dragons lead it by 7, 30-23. And remember, the first Woodland player to hit a 3-point play in the second half of today's game will win a live 3-topping pizza, compliments of Joe's Diner and Pizzeria, Main Street in Calais. Good luck to whoever that may be, as everybody's been firing threes, so it's going to be hit or miss. Everybody's shooting them up there, especially Braden Dana for Woodland. He had 17 points in that second quarter as he lit it up. We'll see if that continues in the second half for Woodland as Calais comes in here with a record of 1-5. Woodland record 1-2 in the early going of the basketball season here. Will it settle down? Should be a fun one. All right. Woodland 30, Calais 23. Official Mr. Scotty Reynolds will get the ball and toss it over to Walter Cummings or Kevin Barbie. They are our officials, done a good job. All right. Okay. Yeah, there's a good crowd. And I get a kick out of all the Santa hats, elf hats. Are they Santa or elf hats, Jamie? The purple and white.
I think this Santa sort
Santa?
of. I don't know. Did they pick the 50-50 yet?
I haven't heard
I
it.
didn't hear it.
If they have, maybe they're going to wait the third quarter? I don't know. The ball goes to Woodland. And they were going left to right on your dial. So it'll be Williams to put it in play. Calais come out and the full court man. It'll be Barry way out front. Barry with a dribble. Down baseline. Tries to bring it back out. In the paint. Starts, pops, up, partial block. Gets in the hands of Jace Roussel. Roussel turns, fires up off the glass and in. He can leap, and that's what paid dividends there. Make that 32-23. 9-point lead. Long shot by Bassett for corner three and hit. (32-26). That'll get you back in the game quickly. Dana stops with the dribble, getting the pick, turns, fires up off the glass, no good. Rebound, fought for. Who's got it? Gives it to Cole. Back over to White to Miliano with the dribble from the front court. Now on the other side, shot is good. That one is put up by Downing for three. And just like that, Coach Troy Alley will take a timeout as 2 3-pointers, a banger off the bat. Make it 32-29. We're right back after this. All right, coming back after that quick timeout by Woodland is Calais has hit 2 3-pointers in the span of less than 30 seconds. Make that 32-29, 3-point lead for the Dragons. Monk, bring it up court. Monk with the dribble. Down, tries to get through, doesn't, can't. Scramble for it, gets outside to Barry, top of the key. Barry. Starts, passes, gets over. Shot by Williams. His shot is good, and he's got himself a pizza. Congratulations to Grayson Williams. 35-29. Turnabout's fair play when it comes to the threes, and it's been raining those. Inside, shot up, and they're going to say a travel. Yep. Too many steps there as he went through the paint. 35-29, and the defensive intensity has picked up tremendously in this third quarter. Whoa. Inside is Barry. Barry in the paint, turns, looking for help. Double team, finally gets outside to Williams. That was a nice catch. He's playing a very good game as Williams. Inside, gets over to Monk. Monk gets the pick, turns, shot up, no good, and the foul on the three-pointer. He'll go to the line.
Foul is going to be on number 10, John Bassett. It's going to be his first. Team's first in the third quarter.
And they are playing a box and one on Monk, so he's having difficulty getting the touches. Shot up, no good. And I guess, yeah, he wasn't. I thought he wasn't out by the 3-point. Next shot. That is good. 36-29. 6:15 to go, third quarter. Congratulations to Williams as he won himself a 3-topping pizza. Shot is, that is no good. Rebound by Cole.